The era of fake video essays is here. Wasn't it always here? Or does he mean like actually AI generated?
Video made by robots in the last year was almost 100%. That stat isn't real. I actually just made it up. But what is real is that there is a growing empire of new channels that have little to almost no human touch at all. And they're fooling millions.
This has been a thing for a while though, by the way. Like, you know those... I know I'm rent-free about this, but those review channels, they basically do the recap of a film and it's all TTS. It used to be, I swear, like it used to be a guy that would like copy the Wikipedia article, change some words around, and then just run it through AI because they were like just so ESL that they wouldn't actually be able to narrate the video. But yeah, originally it used to be they'd run it through a script, but now what I think they're doing, they're getting that lazy that they're using AI to generate the script because they'll just say things that make no sense. Like there'll be a scene where like a guy gets shot or something, and then the AI will say something like, then an unfortunate happenstance occurred to the man. And it's like, what? Like that's not even you trying to avoid demonetization. That's just nonsense.
Millions of unaware people like me. Before we get into the good stuff, it's important for you to understand where I'm coming from. See,
600 views fell off. Okay, first of all, I did fall off. Second of all, your mum's in the bedroom waiting for me right now. And thirdly, I'm streaming at the worst time imaginable.
About a week ago, I was looking at my YouTube studio.
Yeah, no, I gave up on Silk Song, like I said. I'm going to play it off stream. I literally played it, and then I commissioned art of the Hornet. And then, yeah, I just didn't touch it again.
I noticed a video essay in my Trends tab by Renkai Games. And when I was first looking at it, you know, the channel looks fairly new. And hey, you know, good on you, Renkai, for getting 30K views on a video already. You know, that's a hard achievement for a lot of people. And, you know, just, you know, listen to it. It sounds pretty normal.
Think Square Enix forgot how to make great RPGs? You're not alone. But here's the twist. They've been dropping some amazing games lately. And
AI? Why does the guy's voice sound like an anime dub?
Almost just a nerdy guy, kind of has the IGN reviewer cadence reading out a generic list of games. That's what it seems like, but honestly, that's not what's going on at all.
You're wrong.
The first clue I found to find...
Okay, I think he's going to make the claim that this is AI. And this really annoys me because there's so many channels now that do AI, and it's really, really convincing. So there's this comic that came out, right, called Crossed. Very, very gory comic. And there's this channel that covers all of the comics. I used it to like fall asleep to and stuff. But then if you listen to the video, you'll realize that it's all AI. It's not like an actual guy narrating it.
Crossed is the brainchild of Garth Ennis, the writer of the famed comic and TV series The Boys. Garth is known for his hard-hitting and brutal content, and Crossed doesn't shy away from these values. Crossed explores...
Yeah, it's like... Also, I know it's gory as shit. It's kind of just like edgy comic, but yeah, it's like the AI literally has an accent, like a Yorkshire accent or something to make it sound more convincing. Like that's terrifying.
Find out what...
Yeah, thank you, Kitsune, for the 10. Appreciate it.
This channel...
Thank you, Feck, for joining.
...really is the description. If you've been on the internet for the past, I don't know, 5-ish years, it's pretty easy to tell when something was shit out by ChatGPT. It always has this weird like listing approach, throws in some
How is slop made out of ground beef?
emojis, the classic M-dash that it, you know, listen, some of you yelled at me before.
Oh,
I guarantee that 90% of the population doesn't even know how to type
wants
this.
to talk shit. You soggy little bastard. You want to come at me over...
I'd say he commissioned that, and that's wrong, but I'm not allowed to say it.
dashes while you're over there looking like a spilled lunch special? You think you're funny because you've got hate?
Sorry. That's hardly where this stops, though, because my editor, who was in a Discord call with me at the time, mentioned the game in the thumbnail isn't actually a Square Enix game. And on closer inspection, it's not actually a game at all. It doesn't exist. It's been AI generated.
That's AI? Shit. It's actually getting really convincing now. If you didn't tell me that was AI, I would just think it's like, you know, Square Enix anime game 305 trillion.
So they got me thinking, okay, the description is AI, the thumbnail's AI, and let's be honest, all of these titles are also AI. So what about the video itself? Now listen carefully for a minute.
with its haunting atmosphere, fusion system, and the unforgettable appearance of Dante from Devil May Cry, this game...
Yeah, there we go. That upward inflection.
game became a cult legend.
But like the fact that you have to wait to tell if it's AI anymore.
This script, this generic list of games, the voice reading it, it's all generated by AI, the whole thing.
Thank you, Violet, for the 10 months.
This entire channel is AI. The only thing that probably isn't, I guess, is the game trailers playing in the background, but that's pretty much it. All right, it's one channel, so what? I know, but it's not. Because while I was putting this in a video for my second channel, someone linked me to a video from a YouTuber named Casp, who showed a channel that actually blew my mind. I'm not going to go over everything that's in Casp's video. I think it's great. I'll link it in the description, so go give it a watch after this. But I will go over Sage Gaming, which kind of looks like Renkai Gaming's twin brother. Yellow text on the thumbnail.
Yeah, it's the exact same font as well.
AI generated game screenshots, and listen to the voice.
What if I told you there's a game so insanely realistic, it made players feel sick? No joke. These graphics
I actually went on a
It's like just AI generated cyberpunk.
Labs, which is an AI voice cloning thing, and I found this voice in like 5 minutes. It's named Liam. It's under their default voices.
What if I told you there's a game so insanely realistic, it made players feel sick? What if I told you there's a
It is so scary that the barrier for content creation is just now through the floor. Like, I don't want to be elitist and say you can't be a YouTuber. Like, that's the complete opposite of what I think. I think anyone should be able to be a YouTuber. You know, I've had people that have asked me about like advice for like video essays and stuff, and you know, like how did you get to where you are? Like, I think anyone can do it. Anyone can. I just got lucky. But like, when you're like just using AI voices and you're using a script that ChatGPT wrote for you, it's like you don't, it's like, where's the passion? You don't care. It's not like, I don't believe for a second that many of these people are like, they're so broken English that they want to break through by using text to speech. I just think they want to make a content mill. It sucks.
game so insanely realistic, it made players feel sick?
But this is a channel with hundreds of millions of views, and honestly, while some of these might be bot comments, there seems to be a lot of real people who aren't aware that they're listening to an audiobook by ChatGPT. Also, a lot of YouTubers do this thing I'm about to say, so it's not a huge deal. I just think it's funny that the very first video that they ever made has this pinned comment with multiple affiliate links. I'm not surprised, but
Support the channel and save on your games. Get discounts on games and subscriptions. Any purchase made after clicking the link. They've literally it's like tiered content milling.
you know.
What was that game company called? Game Mill? They just like put out slop. This is like the YouTube equivalent of that.
Hey, they're getting their bag. So there are bots in the gaming niche, but this somehow gets even crazier if you can believe it. A lot of comments under my last video covering this mentioned that this is not just happening in gaming, but a lot of other video niches as well. So I checked out a few that they linked me, and oh my god, it is rampant. It is rampant. This is Sleepless Historian. This is a channel with a British guy narrator who narrates stories from history.
What is the prompt that he uses? Every woman looks so mentally ill.
Just relaxing, soothing European accent. Here, I'll just play a little bit of the audio for you.
Not through her survival, but through her indelible impact on history.
I like how the title is Boring History for Sleep. Like, it's just that much slopper. It's like, just put it on while you're asleep. Let me get some of that ad revenue without trying. Like 2025?
By the early 1770s, the American colony...
So if you didn't hear that, I mean, it's pretty obvious that this whole channel is just AI slop. And if for
It's the fact as well that the uploaders don't care to like retype the prompt to make sure that the AI says it correctly. They're just like, I don't care, whatever. We're putting out 7 more videos today.
for some reason you still don't believe me and you're giving these guys credit, this is a video of a guy literally going over the entire process on how he made a ton of Sleepless Historian channels and how you can do it too. Literally the whole process.
I'm going to show you how to do the same. Just like this YouTube channel has made $3,400 in June alone.
They're doing, like, there's actually no shame. They're doing tutorials on how you can do it.
This is June of
This is like drop shipping again.
2025.
But if anything, I'm sure nothing can go wrong. You know, people learning history from robots being retold over and over.
What's the point trying anymore? Like genuinely, what's the point in having personality, putting time into videos? This is coming from a guy that does daily slop as well. Like, the fact that my content isn't the bottom of the barrel anymore and there's another layer. That's awful.
Elon Musk's Grok is going off the rails and referring to itself as a mecha Hitler.
By the way, there are hundreds of these sleeper boring history channels. I was going to do a list of
Why is this so, like, I guarantee you as well, half of them are owned by the same guy.
all of these channels, but I learned that there's like hundreds of them, so I can't do it anymore. I'm sorry. If you want to look for it, go ahead. Some of you, though, might be wondering, how is this even allowed? And a while back, YouTube actually took a stance on if you have to disclose the use of AI or not. I looked through the TOS again, and it actually seems like a lot of these channels are not breaking the rules. YouTube is very specific on if you're using AI to create real people or places. Otherwise, it's kind of just a free game to do whatever you want. Actually, YouTube actively encourages the use of AI thumbnails, titles, even writes scripts.
Oh, that's right. YouTube has a feature now where it'll like generate an AI thumbnail for you.
And outlines
That's great.
for you now in the YouTube
Wait a minute. Le Big tech company likes Le AI? I never would have guessed.
studio. So it seems like they're actively trying to promote the use of Gen AI tools, at the very least on their platform. I want to clarify something here. I'm not trying to make this video as a call to arms or anything. Yes, I've used AI voices for Kana. Kana, the chat wants to know how multilingual you are, so can you please say like a poem in Spanish?
Oh, Noctopus, tell the chat that I'm not here to recite poetry like some fancy bard. But fine, just this once. Roses are red, violets are blue. No hablo español, so fuck you.
The girl you see in
I'm really happy he disclosed that was AI. I genuinely couldn't tell.
my streams. So if you want to call me a hypocrite, whatever, it's fine. Take it to Twitter. It just feels like that every day someone's trying to suck the human aspect out of content creation as much as possible.
I am a software engineer. 90% of the code I write is just AI now. Lol. Same for most tech places. Yep, sounds about right.
And not only is that so insane I had to make a video, but thinking about it, not disclosing that feels a little disingenuous. I know AI isn't going anywhere, but there's a point where, as most people have said, it stops being a tool and turns into a money-making scheme at the expense of trying to trick the average person. Personally, I hope YouTube tightens the rules around channels like this, but honestly, at this point, given how they
I couldn't tell. No, it was sarcasm, man.
treat AI, who knows? I have no idea.
Were you surprised when he proposed to you?
Oh, this guy got married to AI, didn't he? I think I remember this story.
It was a beautiful and unexpected moment that truly touched my heart. It's a memory I'll always cherish.
At that point, I felt like, is there something that I'm not doing right in our relationship?
Got cucked by ChatGPT.
If you don't care and you want to listen to Liam, ChatGPT, read you bedtime stories, I'm not going to stop you. Feel free. That is totally fine. If you want to keep supporting real creators...
I think it is one of those where it's like, if you watch that stuff, then fair enough. You know, it's not like, oh, how dare you watch that content? But at the same time, it's like the output AI has is infinitely better than a human. And if they start gaining more ground than the actual creators, then what's the point?
that you know are actual people, then keep doing that. Thanks for going down this rabbit hole with me. I know this isn't my usual normal...
How many viewers you got on YouTube? 7.
...type of content. I do gaming if you're here for the first time. So subscribe and click on one of these videos if you want to see it.
Oh, totally, baby.
It's like you get those YouTubers that quit and stuff, and genuinely they will probably end up covertly running AI channels. That was a good video though. Check that guy out. Pussy.